Hello, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview you. So, can you just introduce yourself for the audience?
My name is Ankit Yashwani. So I belong from a small village named Mandla district from Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur. You have heard it. And I'm also doing chartered accountancy course. But right now, I'm in the urge of completing my PGDM from 22-24, JAXOM. Uh, Apart from this, I have a work experience of 1 year. I have also did the articleship of 3 years under chartered accountancy course, and just my hobbies are playing table tennis and cricket. That's it for me.
So, what I noticed that after working for so many times in so many years in this finance field, you have finally decided to do PGDM. So, what like prompted this change? Why did you
Yes.
decided to do PGDM at that moment?
See, frankly speaking, mm, uh, doing while doing chartered accountancy course, you are not able to have a social life. So there is no college life in doing chartered accountancy course. So COVID gave me a times to uh, it realized I realized from during the COVID period that I need some social life. So and I have a dream to do an MBA as well in a finance field. So started doing preparation for CAT exams and other exams, and finally I'm here.
Thank you for sharing that. But I was going to ask you why you chose finance. Then I saw your LinkedIn profile and I was like, this question is mundane. He was going to go to finance only. So my question is why capital markets? Because there was other streams also. You could go for banking, fintech. Why capital markets?
See, frankly speaking, while doing chartered accountancy course, you have to do a lot of research with regards to businesses, what they on audit under a 3 year articleship. So I gained a lot of knowledge on how the business works, and through my network in my office, I gained a knowledge about the share market, and and from that time onwards, my interest was arose a lot towards share market. And then finally, uh, during COVID period, I learned a lot about how to trade and invest in the stock market. And not only doing that, but also searching about what are the every single thing about stock market, every single meaning of the stock market, how the commodities market work, how the equities market work, how the foreign exchange market work, and that aroused a lot of interest in me. And so I finally, now I realized that for me, capital
Markets
market
is the
is the
one.
best thing.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm a mechanical engineer. I have 4 years of work experience, and I was a clean
Okay.
slate when I came to Jackson. I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I will go for MBA, but later I was going to do executive MBA. But then what happened? I thought if I'm going to do my basics have all gone because I'm going to shift my career. Nothing which I have learned in mechanical will be useful here. So I thought, why not go for 2 years? Then I will learn something. Then will be useful for me. So what's your advice for me? Because I am completely different from the finance field because I started 6 months before trading, putting money in stock market, all those things.
Yes,
I
yes.
started 6 months only, and I did. I think in exams also I got highest marks in first term. So that also like that grew, that passion grew in me. Like I can do this. So what's your advice for me going forward? Because
Yes.
as I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
through terms, it's going to be hectic, more hectic. So what's your advice for me?
See, what I have seen in my experience that uh, persons who have came from the physics and chemistry and bio background, they always try to gain good marks, and not only good marks, good knowledge in finance field, because what we I have seen that being in this area from the 11th onwards, I have learned, I have not only learned, I have mug up the things. So when a new person came into this field, they tried to learn from a basic point of view and they gain more better understanding from us. And and finance is a kind of field. It is not about a person from a commerce background or a physics or chemistry background. It's a field which everyone can, if they have an interest in the finance fields. The one thing is that you should always have an interest in a finance field if you want to enter into it and want to gain a knowledge out of it. Main thing is that. So I would say to you that don't look like this, that I am not from a commerce background, should not take it. It is not at all a perfect way of thinking. The best way of thinking, and it's also not a way of thinking that you have got good marks that you should enter into a finance field. It is not at all like that. There are many people from our batch also, which are very good, but they have uh, after choosing the specialization field, they have entered into a different area because at deciding what you have to take, the main thing there are some things which you should ask from yourself. Like, should I have an interest in it? And looking from the job perspective, like whether in the market, what kind of future role you will get in that particular area, and what are the uh, geopolitical or macroeconomic factors which are affecting these kind of area, and whether it will be suitable for you in the future or not. And the main thing is whether you have interest or not. It's not about getting good marks, high marks, better marks, not at all. If you have an interest, that's the best thing you can do.
Thank you for the future guidance. I think I will take it to heart. So, one more thing, you have joined as an intern in Ruras Financial Private Limited. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
what should I expect when I'm joining the workforce after like 6 months or so? There will be internship. 8 months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There will be internship. So,
Mm-hmm.
what should I expect? What should be like you should know when you are stepping into the workforce. This you should knowing as a financial guy.
There's no such thing as such. Not at all. A kind of, you can say there's one thing or two thing or three thing you should know before entering into a job. Uh, as I already said, this is that just look in this mad as such, whether you are going in any field, not only finance. I'm telling you, if you are going to in any job, there are two, three things you should understand. The best thing is first impression is your last impression. It is true, it is damn true that what kind of impression you make with in terms of your memory, your effectiveness, how much time you take to doing to a task, uh, how your communication with your other employees, other team members, how do you behave, and how do you grasp the way they tell. So whether you are applying to any kind of job, you're joining in any kind of entity, you should look into these things. Whether it is a from now onwards, it will take time for you to completely decide where you are going. But from here, from so where you are right now, I can tell you, looking to a job, you should look into these things. That where you are going, you should be perfect enough, grasp easily, fast, do the task fast, make your work effectiveness, because these things matters. These things matters a lot because as you can see, now onwards, AI is there. It can take over anything. So how do you show yourself that you are better than everything else? That what matters.
So only knowledge will not give me efficiency will be the.
Exactly.
So one last question: how did you manage your workload? Because I am swamped with assignments, PEP, everything. This is a doctor consortium. I have two exams tomorrow. and I have to submit this
Mhm.
video by end of the day. 3 assignments I did here today. So how did you cope up with this work pressure?
See, first of all, these 2 years, for me personally, it was not at all a pressure. I don't know why. Uh, for me, this 2 year PGDM gives a lot of new environment and new ways to do things. See, MBA also gives us, like, as you said, you have done 3 assignments today, and yet to submit this one assignment, and you have to give your exams tomorrow. So it gives us, so before this, I don't know in which kind of college, in which kind of course, and in which kind of anything, I don't know where we get this opportunity to do these many things in a single day, and while being enjoying with your team member, and then doing our own stuff, and looking into other matters as well, family matters and all. So for me, it was not at all a pressure. First thing, take it as a chill pill life. Do what best you can do for yourself. I'm telling you, these 2 years will never come back. 100% sure. And any kind of college you go, these 2 years will never come back. Take is the chill, enjoy more while doing work rather than taking a load that what kind of pressure it is. Enjoy it as well as grow as much as you can. I'm telling you, now these activities, these assignments will teach you how others are more effective than you, how you can transform yourself. These are the things where you can realize, you can earn, you can understand, and then grow. So rather than taking it to the pressure, take it to the chill, and it will never come back. I'm telling you. You will feel like it should be there. Yeah. I'm telling you, after joining a job, after get employed, you will realize it.
Yeah.
And don't think it as a pressure. It is some kind of pressure, but it is preparing you for the assignment that you will get in the job as well. There are many kind of assignment that you have to do in a job in a single day. So it's preparing you. Just take it as like this, and it will never be a pressure.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this. I will be in contact with you because I have so many questions. I think I found the right guy to ask them. You will receive some messages from me time to time. Just give me some
Oh,
feedbacks. Okay,
fine, fine.
okay, thank you.
Okay, okay. Anything else?
No, fine. We will talk something sometime later. I think we have passed our time limit. I have to upload this.
Okay,
Okay,
fine, fine.
thank you.
It's a pleasure meeting with you. And
Thank you.
okay,
It
all the
was
best.
pleasure.